in this mini documentary, I am gonna show you how the super rich vacation, or holiday as people in the UK or Australia would say. Everything from accommodations, transportation, to the best restaurants money can buy. And even a little glimpse into my personal day-to-day life. I'm sure you've seen the videos, hey, how to live in Bali for under $1,000 a month. Well, I'm here to show you the other side of Bali, right? So, and I wanna give you perspective as well. So while I'm talking about this is how the 1% lives, the value is still incredible. For example, when I went to Turks and Caicos, you know, a suite there, $1,500 a night. Or when I just got back from Lake Tahoe out here from a ski trip, the Ritz-Carlton was $2,800 a night for a regular room. And so the thing is, here, you could be making 6 figures or multiple 6 figures and experience this incredible life, when normally you'd need to make 7 figures or multiple 7 figures to even scratch the surface. So for me personally, I'm not super rich, right? I'm not no Elon Musk, but I do well. And for me, luxury means being able to do what you want to do in the most comfortable way possible with who you want and when you want. For me, that is the ultimate luxury. And there are some things only money can buy. And so the way most people travel to Nusa Penida from Bali is on a boat, and it costs about $7 each way. And then there's how the 1% travels to Nusa Penida, and that's a helicopter. And I took my chopper with Urban Air. They're located in Uluwatu, and as soon as you roll up, you see the brand new helicopters, the beautiful spaces, the amazing pilots with so much experience. You just felt comfortable. You're like, yo, this is truly a first-class experience. Woo! We are on the way to Nusa Penida in one of the most unique ways possible. When you say probably the most visual ways that you can experience Bali, it's definitely in a chopper. And for me, experiencing life in a unique way is what I'm all about. Let's get it. Probably the best flight of my life.
Thank you.
It was just so amazing, especially going low and you know, over the water. The experience was like, you can't help but smile. What brings you the most happiness while flying with guests? Like, what do you like to see?
Honestly, what I like when my passenger is happy.
Yeah.
It gives me personal joy.
So when we landed in Nusa Penida, we were only 5 minutes away from Villa Victoria, which is the nicest villa at the time of recording in Penida. And as soon as you walk in, you can just feel the energy. Everything from the service to the welcome drink, probably one of the best welcome drinks I've had in my life. The whole aura just makes you feel at peace. And it's not really developed in Penida yet. So truly, luxury is just having a place with AC. And then this is extreme luxury because none of the accommodations are like this in Penida yet.
We just finished lunch at The Chill, and as the name, this place is super beautiful, super chill. You have a little pool and right in front of the ocean. The food was amazing. And also The Chill is only 5 minutes away from Villa Victoria.
So just wrapped up some time here in Nusa Penida and actually staying at Villa Victoria, which is currently the nicest villa that you can stay at in Penida. It's an evolving, basically Penida is pretty much untouched still, but it's evolving very quickly. We just explored the island, you know, we got on the bikes, cruised around. We went to Diamond Beach yesterday, one of the most beautiful beaches. The currents there are very strong, so just please be aware of the water. If your feet cannot touch the water, do not go any further. Luxury to me is, you know, the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want. Right? Everyone has a little bit different definition. And also, you know, I like nice bed sheets, nice powerful showers, all the regular stuff. But anyways, man, we're about to go catch this boat or yacht back to Bali. Let's get it. So the two best ways to getting to Penida and from are helicopter and yacht. And so this is the way that we left on the yacht, and the vibes were just unbelievable. I had my personal chefs come on board, cooking up some food, because half of the experience on the yacht are food and drinks, right? You have the views, you have the water, that's a given, but you gotta make sure that you're eating right.
Okay. So what does luxury mean to you?
Luxury equals time for yourself. That's the ultimate luxury, is being able to spend quality time with the people you love and with yourself.
And talking about white sand beaches, the best, hands down, is at Karma Beach Club, right? So when you take the elevator down to the beach, it is something that you will remember for your entire life. It is truly that magnificent. And then when you get down there, there's so many different options during the day. You can chill out and have a few drinks. If you're staying at the hotel, they've got breakfast there. All types of vibes, but I'm telling you, there's one misconception about Bali is that all beaches are amazing and white sand beach. No, this is the best beach in mainland Bali by far. When you talk about a spa that dreams have made of, this is it. As soon as you walk in, you're being greeted by the wonderful staff. You see the view of the ocean in the background. They give you these nice little slippers. You sit down, they're telling you what kind of pressure do you want with the massage. Then you go on into your room and you're like, okay, I know what time it is. One of the most mind-blowing things about the massage is that it's literally $50 a person for this hour and then getting the extra time in the jacuzzi. I'm like, what? I know this is a luxury video, but this is something literally anyone can do. And then if you want to stay here too, they've got all types of accommodation, everything from the 1-bedroom villas, and then they have the 5-bedroom villas that literally are like them Kim Kardashian type prices. Crazy villas, 5-bedroom with the movie theaters, every kind of amenity that you can imagine with the butlers, anything that you can imagine, but it has the price to match. So Uluwatu is that place that you go to relax, feel the ocean breeze, but now if you want to be in the mix of things with the best restaurants, the most hotels, you're gonna go to Seminyak, and that's the most famous area in Bali. And so, talking about accommodations, you gotta stay at the W Hotel. It's iconic. When I say iconic, everyone that comes to Bali hears about the W, and it's for a reason. They've got their amazing Sunday brunches. They have the view to die for. When you talk about a sunset that you visualize on your Instagram, this is where you get that sunset, the food, the decor, the energy. It just makes you feel alive when you step into the W. So I've been coming to Bali for years. I even came with my world famous cousin, Mr. Malik Berry. And the thing is, he didn't even know that they had a recording studio. Neither did I until I went recently. And they actually have the best studio in Bali. So a lot of the top DJs, when they come to town, and musicians come to record. You know, they relax, they feel the energy of Bali, and then they can record literally any time of day or night because they got the soundproof rooms. Truly one of those like special amenities for whatever, whenever you want. You're gonna learn what that means a little bit later. Now let me talk about some of their suites for a second. So why am I so happy right now? I'm in this marvelous suite here at the W Hotel. And the good thing is, I didn't actually book this room. I booked a level below, but because I am a platinum member and Marriott Bonvoy, I actually got upgraded. This is one of the good things when you stay loyal to a brand. But obviously you got the ocean view and all the finishes are so unique. So one of the things that I do for inspiration when I check into hotels is I ask to see the best room that they have. But the W right now, that room is sold out, the Wow Extreme room. But I got to see the second best room right now, and that is the Wow Suite. As you can see, literally when you walk into the entryway, you literally say, wow. You got the bar here, the room is incredible. Literally dream room with the ocean view. What more can you ask for?
One of the things that make me so proud being part of the brand of W is that we have this one thing we call whatever, whenever. I mean, physically, if you are gonna look for it, you most of the time you will see it in the welcome area at the lobby. But what it means behind that is that whatever the guests want, whenever do they want it, as long as it's legal, the sky is the limit.
And then you have the Fire Restaurant at the W, which is amazing. If you want some of the best steaks, they got lamb shank, the old fashions, whatever kind of cocktail that you want, that grown and sexy vibe. I'm telling you, you cannot miss if you go. Even if you're not staying at the hotel, it's definitely worth the trip in. I promise that on everything. So yes, I could eat at the W every day, but when you have the best restaurant in Bali, like a 5-minute walk away, you gotta go experience it. But the thing is, make sure you have a reservation because a lot of times they are booked out, no joke, for like a month in advance. So the founder, Maurizio, he's known as the best chef within Bali, and so he worked in a lot of the top restaurants before, you know, the Mandapa, Ritz-Carlton Reserve.
I wanted to have something Italian to show my roots, but also at the same time, just to have classic Italian restaurant, it was not enough, you know. I had to bring something a little bit more interesting for people to experience, because everyone know lasagna and pasta and blah blah, everyone know that, you know, so it was not enough for me. I had to bring, you know, a little bit few more interesting experience. I have customers coming here once a week or twice a week, even now during the pandemic. Every time they come, I propose them something different. And we actually came up with something called Discovery Menu that change every 2-3 days. So my customers, when they come back, they always find something new.
The way you can tell you're at an experienced restaurant is when they don't ask you what you want, it's a tasting menu, and every single thing keeps getting better. If there's one thing that's gonna change your entire trip, that's having a chauffeur drive you around in a luxurious car. It makes those 3-hour expeditions seamless. It's literally the difference between flying economy and first class. And so if you want a slowed down experience of Bali, when people picture Bali with the rice fields, you head to Ubud. And so we opted for the jungle fish. And so it was a mixture of the jungle, but like modern fresh. The rooms were unbelievable, the staff was great, the wine selection, the cocktails, everything just made you feel so comfortable. From the pool, I could go on and on about the jungle fish. So the thing about luxury, it's not all about yachts and helicopters and fancy hotels. It's truly about experiences that are one of a kind, right? It's about going to places that only money can take you, and that's a luxury. But it is also about experiencing cultures that most people never will, because most people never get to travel 8,000, 10,000 miles away from their home. And so when I was in Ubud, I was like, wow, I really want to do a water ceremony to see how people are blessed and, you know, rinse away their sins and give thanks. And so this is one of the activities that I did. Chantel recommended it, and I was just so grateful. The kind of feeling that overcame me while doing this was something that truly I'll remember forever. And then when I was in the water, everything else disappeared in my mind, and I was just truly present. So people are always curious, what's it like behind the scenes at PassportHeavy? So I'm about to take you to the day-to-day life of how I live. So like in LA or Miami, this lifestyle costs about $80,000 a month. In Bali, not the cheapest, but it's about 15 grand a month for me and the PassportHeavy squad. And so big villa, you know, 2 swimming pools, got the big grass, it could literally be a football field. And one of the things that I do pretty much every other Sunday is like a Sunday brunch, and I let friends and people from the community come over. You'll see Ant maybe sometimes doing his backflips, or, you know, working on them transitions. People are always asking, yo, how these videos look so crazy with the transition? That's that main man Ant. Or Yuri, you know, shooting, got his little mobile device out, little iPhone 13, you know, doing these transitions. Isaiah, nah, he's not here in person, but he's in the background making that music. And let me brag a little bit about Chantel before I take you into my daily life, how I live in Bali, because she doesn't like to talk about herself. She's super humble, literally a runway supermodel in Paris and New York. She's also a swimwear entrepreneur, like amazing line. Never thought we'd be living like this, but that's the reality. And so I hope you get to enjoy Bali as much as we have. And the best thing about Bali, last but not least, is the people. Truly, the people of Bali are what makes it what it is. As soon as I land in Bali, I feel at peace. And that's no exaggeration. All the other places around the world, I love them, but Bali truly has my heart.